Well, good morning, guys. Today the plan was to get out and do some bushcrafting for you guys. Maybe have some lunch and take a look around and see if we can get our hands on some mushrooms, some early mushrooms. But instead, I'm going to the doctor. Now, I'm going to go back a little bit, a few days, and we'll talk about what's going on and what I think is happening, and then we'll move on from there. So, on Monday, I started getting a pain in my head, around my ear. Felt like I was getting an ear infection or something like that. So I figured I'll give it a couple of days and we'll see how it goes. So I left it as that, and I went to the doctor on Friday to see if I could get some antibiotics. So the doctor checked me out, everything was cool, gave me some antibiotics, sent me home. When I got home, on the right side of my tongue, I started getting a funny feeling, and kind of felt numbish and had a funny taste, or a lack of taste, or something. Anyway, so sure enough, as the day progressed, the right side of my face started going numb. As you can see right now, I'm kind of talking out of one side of my mouth, slurring my words slightly, like I've been drinking, and I actually have a hard time opening and closing, or keeping closed, actually, my right eye, and everything's kind of sagging a little bit. So did a little research before I decided to go to the hospital, freaking out. And I had a pepper sauce sale yesterday, so instead of going to the doctor yesterday, I went to the sale. I know I was better than this, and I went to the sale, spent the day there, but when I woke up this morning, I was quite a bit worse. So I'm thinking, my prognosis is that the infection has somehow damaged my facial nerve and gave me some Bell's palsy or Bell's palsy-like syndrome symptoms. So we're on the way to the doctor right now to find out what the hell's going on. So I'll be talking to you guys a little bit soon. I'm just going to get to the location, park the car, go inside and see what kind of wait we're going to have. So the last 2 nights have been kind of interesting. First night I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't get my eye to shut. Every time I try to close my eye would just creep back open again. So I ended up taking a piece of medical tape and actually taping my eyes shut, which worked for a while, but I'm a thrasher sleeper, so it ended up removing the tape and my eye ended up getting open, and anyway, I had to keep on putting drops in it. Last night I tried the same thing, but the tape blasted. I opened up my window to make sure it was nice and cool inside so I wouldn't sweat. Then I taped my eyes shut, and that's it, man. So it's kind of weird. It's hard to eat. Every time I take a drink of something and try to swallow, water shoots out my mouth. My eye always feels kind of puffy and dry. Pretty sure they're going to give me some kind of ointment or something to put on there to keep it from drying out. That's important. Don't want to damage the eyeball. That's for sure. So we are almost there. So I'll come back in a little bit later, and I hope my car isn't too loud for you guys. All the bumping and lumping you're hearing, that's good old Quebec roads. There's nothing I can do about that. I could be driving a brand new, smooth driving Cadillac on this and I'd still be banging around. But anyway, I'll be back and checking with you once we arrive. Well, just arrived at the doctor's office, and at least there's good news this time. I don't have to pay for parking. That's always good. So I'm going to head on in. I'm going to have to shut you off for now, but I'll be back a little bit later and we'll see how it's going. just to show you some of my symptoms here. You'll see, look, if I try to smile, if I'm trying to talk to you, it's coming out of one side of my mouth. Here's a smile for you. Don't work really good. If I close my eyes here, I'll show you. You'll see one eye is quite a bit larger than the other. I'm naturally a little beady-eyed guy, and you'll see that. Eyes kind of slow in reaction, and my mouth ain't working too good. So I'm gonna go ahead in and see what they can do for me. Well, in all, it wasn't so bad. I got into the doctor's office at 7:30, and I was out by 9, and got all my pills from the pharmacy or drugstore, and everything's all set and ready to go. I'm on the road, and it's 9:20. So in Canada, that's a record time. They really don't. They really don't do the whole speedy at the doctor's office thing around here. But that wasn't so bad. So just to give you guys a quick heads up. So my diagnosis was I have Bell's palsy. My right side of my face is going to be a mess for a while. I'm not going to stop doing videos though. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this little video diary of how this is going in with the videos, and I'm still going to be going out, so it's still going to happen. Not sure if I'll be able to get out today and do a video. I'm really looking forward to going to work. When you have when you work with a bunch of guys in the steel shop, the jokes are going to be flying. Oh man, should be fun. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go home and get my salad of pills taken. I gotta get a meal into me, and then let's cross our fingers and hopefully this crap goes away soon. Right now I'm just about to head into McDonald's, get some breakfast, and start taking some of this crap. So anyway guys, got my lunch bag here. Let's go get some breakfast, and I'll come back and talk to you guys soon. So I think basically what I'm going to do with this is have like a little video diary of the progression of this. Any tips and tricks I figure out along the way, we'll put in there too. And this is not going to stop me from doing videos, guys. I'm still going to get out, even though my face is a mess. I'm still going to get out and do my thing. So hopefully by next weekend we'll be back in action. I will be shooting another video coming up probably this week for fishing knots, and week by week at some point I'll try to check in and see if we're getting any progress with this mess, and hopefully if anybody else out there gets it, maybe I can give them help them out with some information or some moral support. So thanks for watching, guys. Get out and explore, and we'll see you again soon.